Hi, Harney. It's Gavin from Nautical. Mate, I thought I would take some video footage to show you some of the logistical difficulties that we have with fixing the unit. Now, I'm in 2610, straight after diagnosing that the compressor has gone once again. What I've done a little bit of digging further, and we've got more at play here than first meets the eye with the compressor having issues. What we've also got is obviously there's a blocked evaporator as well that I guess has probably been part of the root cause that customers want to turn it down so low, down to 18 degrees, because they're obviously just not getting the airflow through the coil that they probably should be. But it's just been, the way this thing's installed, you just can't get to it to service it or clean it. So I guess I'm just showing you this so that you've got an idea of what we're up against, and you can have an idea of what you want us to do to rectify it. So as we come through, you'll see the return air that's also designed to be a manhole, and as you can see, all it gives me access to is the control box and the drain, and that's about it. The fan and ductwork are essentially right there. It looks like the duct goes through some sort of fire rated wall. I don't know why, because there's no fire damper on it anyway, but that's a totally different story. So there's no access other than the hole that I'm in at the moment, and I suspected that there must be something else somewhere that's causing so many dramas with this unit, and lo and behold, this is what your evaporator looks like. It's chock-a-block full of what looks to be like lint, which is not uncommon for resorts that have sheets being changed all the time and towels and stuff like that. Just to give you an idea how dirty it is, I can't even scratch it properly, but I can't get my hand around there, but essentially it is pretty much one film right over it, over the whole lot of the evaporator. So long story short, my option is to basically cut the ceiling out of the walk-in robe, which is going to get me access to this coil. I'm also just looking, this is one of the units that hasn't had the large return air grill fitted, as we've obviously haven't needed to get to the fan as yet, but essentially it needs one of the big return air grills put in to do this. And for what it's worth, the amount of work in cutting all these holes and stuff like that out And the problems that we've had with these LG units, it would be hard to sort of justify putting another compressor in it to get who knows how much life out of it, considering that the unit runs on R22, which is also going to be non-existent as of the end of this year. So, you know, looking at the amount of work we have to do to rectify this, I'd say it's probably a good idea to think about putting in a unit, another ducted unit. The pipe work that goes to these units is, although it's on R22, it's 410A compatible, so that we can flush the pipes out. The pipe sizes are good enough for us to reuse. And I would indeed put a higher capacity unit than what you've got here. It's difficult to show you on camera, but the duct work for this thing is very constrictive, and it would, well, most of it's plastered in, so there's not a great deal I can sort of do about that. I have never seen the mechanical consultant's drawings for this, but I'm guessing that there's a lot of this that's done in flex and probably should have been done in sheet metal to get good airflows and whatnot. The filters on this, by rights, shouldn't have been single skin filters. They should have been high capacity V-pleat filters. There's quite a lot of design faults around the whole thing. But anyway, it is what it is, but I thought I'd send you this video because, you know, look, it's going to be hard to justify sticking another, whatever it was, I think it was about $1,800 for the compressor, plus labour to fix something that's also got other issues. So, I mean, who knows how long that coil's been blocked up. It's certainly, I couldn't scratch it off with my fingers, so I'm guessing that that's been like that for quite some time. Well, it would have been there for years. Like, it was, I literally couldn't scrape it off with my fingers. So if your coil's that dirty, your fan barrels are going to be that dirty. It's going to be a huge job to not just cut the sealing out and fix it, but it's going to be sorry, not just cut the ceilings out, it's going to be a huge job to actually get that unit back to a respectable level where it's working as well as it can again. So, mate, I guess, look, that's food for thought, but I thought I would give this to you first so you can think it through. All right, thanks, honey. Cheers, bye.